students. Now we are going to see about the constitutional provisions for children. First, Article 21A of the Indian Constitution. Human progress depends on education. Any nation's future is dependent on the quality of its educational system. Even while the members of the Constitution Assembly understood the value of universal education, they were unable to guarantee it as a fundamental right because of a lack of funding, despite the fact that it was listed in the Directive Principles of State Policy. The Indian judicial system attempted to include the right to education as a component of the right to life in the 1993 case of Unnikrishnan, the fifth state of Andhra Pradesh. Through a constitutional amendment that was passed in 2002, the Indian Parliament also gave its future inhabitants the right to an education. On several occasions, both the judiciary and the parliament had the chance to clearly explain the nature of this newly created fundamental right, particularly in light of the possibility that it might conflict with the fundamental right of minorities that already exist to create and run educational institutions of their choosing. There were a few crucial questions that needed to be addressed whether the Supreme Court's decision in the aforementioned case to include the right to education in the preview of Article 21A and the insertion of this new right alongside the right to life has given the former any precedence over other related rights remain an unanswered question. Then Article 45. Central Government Act Article 45 in the Constitution of India 1949 to 45. This 45 is an article, it mentions Article 45. Provision for free and compulsory education for children, the state shall endeavour to provide within a period of 10 years from the commencement of this institution for free and compulsory education for all children until they complete the age of 14 years. Article 45 is for provision for early childhood care and education to children below the age of 6 years. The state shall endeavour to provide early childhood care and education for all children until they complete the age of 6 years. Then we move on to the Article 24. Prohibition of employment of children in factories, etc. The Article 24 says the prohibition of employment of children in factories, etc. Article 24 says that no child below the age of 14 years shall be employed to work in any factory or mine or engaged in any other hazardous employment. Then finally we move on to the Article 39E. The Constitution of India 1949 says that the health and strength of workers, men and women, and the tender age of children are not abused, and that citizens are not forced by economic necessity to enter avocations unsuited to their age or strength. Thank you.